All right. So tonight we're gonna go over the September 16th, 2024 edition of Monday Night Raw. This Raw was pretty good. Here tonight we opened up with CM Punk. He came out and he addressed the Hell in a Cell match with him and McIntyre. That's gonna take place at Bad Blood. He came out like super like focused, but this wasn't the typical CM Punk promo, the jumping up and down promo. This was really like he was stoic. He made a point that his family told him not to take place in this Hell in a Cell match with McIntyre. He said, maybe it's not smart of me to do this, but regardless, I'm gonna do this because I want to put an end to this. I'm willing to walk out of here bloody mess, but McIntyre has to be willing as well to go to the extremes. McIntyre has to be willing to go to the end of the world here in this Hell in a Cell match like I am. This promo was really good, man. Punk and McIntyre, Hell in a Cell, that's all you need, man. These two guys, you know what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot of chaos that goes on in this Hell in a Cell, so I loved it. And McIntyre's gonna be on Monday Night Raw next week, so we'll see what he responds to next week. We also had Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, and Damian Priest were in the back. Jey Uso becoming a little closer to Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley, she's officially a Yeet fan. She loves Jey Uso, but tonight Jey Uso would be involved in many storylines here. He is going to challenge Braun Breaker next week for the IC title, and they had a fire promo here. Braun Breaker, basically, he came out, he told Jey, he said, Jey, you've been here for 12 years, and I've accomplished more in 6 months. I've been a solo dominant champion, and I've accomplished more in 6 months than you have your entire career, which must have hit a nerve with Jey, because afterwards Jey Uso put down his glasses, started talking a little bit more serious, told Braun Breaker that we're gonna make this short and sweet, just like your NFL career. And these two guys, Jey Uso hit a spear on Braun Breaker, but that wouldn't be the end for Braun Breaker and Jey Uso, because later on tonight, Damian Priest goes up one-on-one against Dominic Mysterio, and Damian Priest picks up the W for the South of Heaven chokeslam, and afterwards he can't even get a chance to take a breather when all of a sudden the Judgment Day attacks Damian Priest. They've attacked Rhea Ripley, and it seems like they're getting their asses handed to them when Jey Uso comes out, and Jey Uso comes out to help. But before Jey Uso can even do anything, a hooded figure comes out, and it's Braun Breaker. He spears the hell out of Jey Uso. Jey Uso's laying there in his pink ass shirt, just a train wreck, as Damian and Rhea are getting the hell beat out of them by the Judgment Day. Judgment Day looking really strong here. Finn Balor hit 3 coup de grace on Damian Priest. Rhea Ripley, I want to pose this question to everybody here watching this video. Put down in the comments, let me know, do you think Liv Morgan walks out of Bad Blood still the women's champ? I could foresee it, but I don't know. Who knows if they could drag the storyline out any further, but let me know what you guys think about that. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman, they didn't even have a match, I should say. They started out in the ring, but that quickly devolved, and they went to the backstage and just wreaking havoc on each other. And this, I love more of this, man. I love Bronson Reed. I love what they've been doing with Bronson Reed. They've made him look like a absolute menace. And I love the fact that these two guys are just two big guys beating the hell out of each other. So I love that. We also got Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are starting to tense up a little bit. They had a tag team match with Finn Balor and JD McDonough of the Judgment Day, and they ended up coming short in that match. And Xavier Woods, for the first time, we can see now that he's starting to get tense. He's starting to get frustrated with Kofi. He's had it up to here. He says things have to change. Kofi said Kofi brought up something about Big E. He said before we had E, and Xavier Woods said, "Oh, so now it's just you and me, and I'm not good enough." You know, you can see that this is starting to eat at Xavier Woods. He's fed up with Kofi at this point. He's almost at his tipping point. So I don't know when we get that turn. I don't know how that turn is gonna look, but I'm here for that. Line has picked up steam, and I'm here for it. We also got Gunther and Sami Zayn. Gunther still will not accept Sami Zayn's challenge. Ludwig Kaiser was out there with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn told Ludwig that you're more than Gunther's personal mouthpiece. And Gunther comes out. He tells Ludwig if there's something he wants to tell him. Ludwig says, you know what, there is something that's on my chest that I want to get off for a long time. He attacks Sami Zayn. Gunther still says to Sami, my answer is no for your challenge. Sami Zayn won't take that. I still foresee Sami and Gunther be the Bad Blood World Heavyweight title match. But overall, man, a solid episode of Monday Night Raw here tonight. We're getting closer to Bad Blood week by week. I'm super just looking forward to Bad Blood and see what happens there. See how these stories culminates, if they get dragged up a little bit more. But regardless, I am out. I will see y'all later. We'll see you here Friday night for SmackDown. And until then, I am out.